Good evening, everyone. I would like to share my own personal special touch on how to make proper South African style braai hamburgers. So here you'll see we have a nice 1-inch A-grade meat. We got our lekker cheddars, our buns, we got our onions and our tomatoes, our special spices, special sauces, some Parmesan cheese and some locally made chutneys as well. And this is also our secret sauce for the caramelized onions. So right here we are going to we are starting up our pot. So now we would start putting in some onions. A nice helping of it though. Smells absolutely amazing. So we'll give that a few seconds to simmer. We'll also put our two patty carriers, our bun right there. We'll also now put our two 1-inch burgers right onto a fresh grill plate with some olive oil on. Already smells fantastic. Stir it slightly. Need to ensure stirring the onions regularly to ensure that they are very nice and not too flat but crunchy as well. Our special secret mix will help with that. Now we'll add a little bit of spice, just ever so slightly, some garlic flakes, some black pepper, ground black pepper preferably, and some table salt. Oh, beautiful. Our buns are toasting quite nicely. Because these are homemade patties, we are going to add our own little touch of some spices as well. Some chopped garlic, some flakes, a little bit of ground black pepper and table salt. We like to toast the patties on both sides as well as the buns, but ever so slightly on the outside. Oh, these onions are going beautiful. keeping a good look at our patties. Now, as I mentioned, these were homemade. So now take our toasted buns off for buttering a little bit later on. Now, in true South African fashion, we love the braai taste, so we'll put them on the grill. Onions are starting to turn nice and golden brown now. Oh, beautiful. Smells amazing. Make sure you take care of your patties, so they don't run possible risks of either detaching, especially when it's homemade, especially the thickness, or burns. Oh, smells amazing. Nice high heat. Puts a little burning taste into these onions before we add our secret sauce. A little bit more of our yummy spice. Now that our onions are starting to turn nice and brown, we'll take the heat down a bit. Be sure to stir very nicely, we don't want it burning. Ever so slight barbecue taste. Now we will stir our favorite mix, our secret caramelized onion mix. Smells amazing. Now on low heat, we'll just let it simmer. Just let it simmer slightly. Taking care of our burgers again. Nice and flammable taste. With this thick made burgers, you'll never run a big risk of losing the tenderness in the meat or the juiciness of the patty. You can obviously cook to desire. Personally, I prefer it medium, but putting it on the open griddle like this gives it that nice smoky braai flavor, and it does pull into the patty. And it creates a perfect marriage of all the spices and our own mixes that we put into it. So this only needs to be on the braai up until such time that it starts to caramelize. Don't want to overcook it. Here we know exactly, without any timers, going only by smell, and feel exactly what the texture should be. Turning our patties now for the last time, starting to turn beautifully brown. So moving on now, after putting on a little bit of olive oil, we will now sprinkle some Parmesan cheese as an initial bed for our 2 beef patties. Generous helping so that it pulls into the patty. Then we will transfer our patties, flipping them over so slightly. Upon which we'll cover them 2 nice fat slices of, thick slices of genuine South African cheddar cheese. And then also sprinkle some Parmesan over that so that they melt into each other. Then we will commence to close and focus on our beautiful onions once again. So as you can see, they're going quite nicely. Beautiful texture, very smooth. Almost done. This is our toasted buns. Let's have a look at our onions once again. So as we move on now, we are going to put some homemade peach chutney on the bottom, both burgers. Generous helping, both sides. So no fancy pickles or stuff like that, just true, proper homemade peach chutney. Followed by that, one nice slice of cheese once again for the patty to be fitted on. And then on the top side, the first one we have is a nice cherry chutney. Look how nice and thick it is. But just ever so slightly. We don't want it now to mess with our caramelized onions. So now this is a nice mango chutney. Gives you that achary taste if you've had achar before. Then we'll add a generous helping of our tomatoes. And also with our nice spice mix, just to spice our tomatoes ever so slightly. Our patties are looking quite beautiful. Almost ready. And our caramelized onions, almost done. You can see the brownness in the texture of what our secret sauce does. Absolutely amazing. Now we can transfer our beautifully made caramelized onions onto the bed of these beautiful homemade buns. Patty should be almost there. Then the moment we've all been waiting for, transferring our beautiful patties onto our burgers. Now folks, this is art on its own. As you can see, so if you were to cut this burger open, you can see the actual texture. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll show you much more nice ways to braai steak and meat and all those kinds of things. Have a good one.